Good morning at another day at Alton Towers with Caroline.
Shoot them.
What?
The tower.
Oh, we all do. So we're just heading up by Alton Towers itself and then to the world of David Walliams. David Walliams, not Williams.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway, we still haven't experienced Gangsta Granny Divide. I don't care how long I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait in the queue. Even if I have to go on alone. I'm determined to ride it, so yes, today's the day. It's gonna happen.
Reservation work. Looks like they're gonna reinstate some of the stained glass windows.
So yes, back at the world of David Williams. So have a ride on that. And it's over here. Margie's shop.
What are you? Arts Jew. Tickle. Dance-a-lot. So you're Archduke Tickle Dance-a-lot and I'm Princess Cheeky Dance-a-lot.
It's just when I'm in and it tells
Your Royal Box will seat 8 boxes for your 9-hour non-stop Royal Tour. Please make sure you use the leather.
Well, all these lovely people here, I think I'm good, don't you? Don't you? Help my bulb! What's all this going on here? Are we having a bath to it? Don't worry about me, Dr. The Royal Hall has these sophisticated systems in place. Nothing to worry about. And anyone's stupid enough to try to steal our priceless jewels, will have to pay big bucks to deal with.
Charles Talbot. 15th Earl of Shrewsbury. Alton Terrace Dreamer.
Should be alright tomorrow. But 90, 60. Please slide your regal bums all the way along the road, quickly and with grace. And on behalf of our Royal Majesty, please enjoy the tour.
Sir Walter Show the Towers of London. Here was my next one. That's how you spell it.
So, right. We've been at Alton Towers since about, say, 11:15, and we still haven't done a single ride yet. Only reason, right, got onto Gangsta Granny the ride for 11 o'clock.
To go on, Gangsta Granny.
Yeah, but because it's been breaking down, we have got, well, Carolyn can get a ticket revalidated for another day. I'm hoping for either Oktoberfest or Scarefest. Obviously, I still got 2 vouchers, friends and family, £15 to come for, well, yeah, it's gonna be for attractions, either Oktoberfest or Scarefest now. But we have to go to guest services, and we also got a fast track for any attractions run by the Dark Forest or Hex, and either Oblivion or Enterprise down by Etc. And of course attractions by, well, World of David Williams, until obviously either Gangsta Granny starts back up, which will be a bonus. If not, it's one of them things. So anyway, we've just had something to eat in the Burger Kitchen. Very nice. I used my discount food from obviously my Merlin annual pass. So we probably will be going to Dark Forest to use our fast track. Oh, right. We've just done Hex, Legend of the Towers. It's actually our first time this year, both me and Caroline. Then again, there's been like major queues for it, so yeah, it's been alright. And before that we did Vita. And Caroline didn't like that too much, but it's still a good quality coaster. Gonna see about Gangsta Granny now. Do you know what, we haven't really explored up above, have we? Up there.
Well, you can do that. I'm not doing up and down. I'm not even sure if you really meant to.
Right, we've just done our first ever ride on Gangsta Granny from World of David Williams.
It was actually fun.
I really enjoyed it.
Once we got on it, it was fun. Yeah, it was different and it was fun. We don't know we don't know the story and that anyway, so we don't.
And the smell pads can really smell smell all that much.
No.
Because you know, indoor attraction, wear masks,
Yeah.
sort of blocks it out.
It's like the fact that there's only the two of us in the car.
Yeah, there's that as well. That's alright. That was still, you know, I enjoyed it.
The thing is, we don't know the story, so we're not going in with great expectations. But what we did was fun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there was that. Yeah. So.
You know, I mean, the first sewer scene, it did kind of feel as if we were dropping. We weren't, but it felt like it a little bit because of how they've done the screen. So.
But it's alright. It's a good ride. I enjoyed it. Don't know how many times I've said I've enjoyed it. 4 or 5 times. 10.
The only problem with it at the moment is that it's got bugs that need fixing because it keeps breaking down. That's the only problem with it. It broke down this morning.
Good morning. It is the next day of, well, yeah, it is the Tuesday after yesterday going to Alton Towers. Highlights. What do you reckon, love?
My highlight was getting back on Hex. I loved Hex.
Yeah, second ride of the day. We decided to do Hex.
Third ride.
Sorry.
You do Rita first.
Yeah, would have been third ride. We had obviously trouble with
Waiting for
Gangsta Granny.
Gangsta Granny should have been first, and it kept breaking down.
Yeah, so
then you made me go on Rita after having some food, and then we did Hex.
that's it. Yeah, that's Carolyn's highlight. For me, I'd say like Alton Towers. Yeah, right. Gangsta Granny breaking down and waiting.
It's a bit annoying. It was very
over an
annoying.
hour.
It was very annoying. It was Gangsta Granny appears to be having a lot of downtime in the morning. When they're first starting off and everything, they seem to be having a lot of downtime from what I've seen on Facebook and what have you.
Yeah.
So it's a bit annoying. You would have thought that they'd have fixed the bugs, but obviously they haven't.
Yeah.
But having said that, they did give us tickets that we were to
For the inconvenience.
Yeah, for the inconvenience that would have revalidated our entry tickets had we not been Merlin Pass holders.
Yeah.
But we also got a fast pass to rides in Dark Forest and etc. We was told. And David Williams.
Not all XX sector, not Smiler.
No, a couple of the rides in the XX. So you could have gone on Oblivion or Enterprise, we were told.
Well, I mean, I did Oblivion, which, for me, I mean, disagree with me if you want, but I felt it didn't do anything for me this last time, yesterday. Cameron did mention that I've ridden it countless times, which yeah I have, but
yeah, you've ridden it countless times. You've also done other rides that are similar that you class
not
as
really.
better. No, Saw is a little bit similar. It's still got a 90-foot drop.
Yeah. My new number one Saw sort of inverts on itself after the vertical lift hill. So yeah, I can see a point there. But yeah, I mean it's alright. It's okay coaster, but it's the prototype. So yeah, my highlights, I don't know really.
We did eventually do the Gangsta Granny, but
just like
it's enjoyable, but
hands down to Alton Towers for
I wouldn't go in there
allowing us to for helping all of us really. Yeah, it's inconvenient, but I mean eventually I did 6 rides, Cameron did 5. What did we do? First off, Rita. That was good. Then
yeah, I came off it jelly legged.
Yeah.
I was petrified getting on, and I was jelly legged coming off it.
Even though how long did we wait? 10 minutes max.
10-15 minutes. Much better for me than in the normal queue line. So I'm glad that we did get given.
Yeah.
Fast pass.
What else was there then? Hex. After that, eventually went on to Gangsta Granny. I'm just saying, what we went
but
on.
Finished talking about Rita.
Yeah, you can do it afterwards.
Okay.
After Gangsta Granny, eventually. It's alright. I mean, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, but
It's enjoyable. It's
if
an
it's
enjoyable
like an
ride.
hour's wait, I won't wait for it.
No.
I won't wait for it.
No,
So,
it's,
I mean,
it's an enjoyable
if-
ride, but I would not wait for it. It's not.
You would
worth
have to head there
wait.
straight away. You would. But, well, you would have to get there like for park opening, like when the gates open 9 o'clock, and wait in the queue line. Obviously to get there first, but nah. And now it's
It's an enjoyable ride and it's an
Yeah.
okay ride, but it's not worth a big wait time.
no.
So something like 20 to 25 minutes, okay, but more than that, it's not really worth it for us.
Yeah.
At the moment, though, it will be long waiting times because of the simple
It's
fact
brand new.
that
It is
it's
brand
new
new.
for this year.
So
So probably next year, once everyone's been on it at least once, the queue times will probably calm down.
well, yeah, true.
Because to be honest, the dark rides in general at Towers, there's never really, unless it's peak times, there's never really a huge queue for Hex, and there's barely ever a queue for Jewel.
Actually, I mean, there was quite a big queue
There
line.
was today, there
That was yesterday.
There was yesterday.
But
but in
we had
general
fast
terms-
pass.
Yes, but in general terms, there isn't generally a big.
Actually,
big queue
I've
for
seen it
Hex.
quite
And
big.
Hex moves quite fast because you get 15 to 20 people in at a time.
No, I've seen it quite big. I've seen like an hour for Hex.
Yeah, it can go to a long waiting time, but not all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Well, probably in the morning, like first thing when it first opens up, 9 o'clock. So
the ride doesn't open till
after
10, but yeah.
Gangsta Granny, we went over to
Tanga.
Katanga Canyon and did the Runaway Mine Train. I got some good off-road footage of it. Can't get obviously show everything, but most of it, yeah. And for Cameron's last ride was June. That brought us about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then I went over to Vex Sector and did one last coaster being Oblivion. But like I said, I felt a bit underwhelmed by it. So, yeah,
And I've
after that.
forgotten what I was going to say about Rita because you cut me off.
Rita. Well, I mean, yeah, we had the fast passes and it was... You thought you had your bum lifted up out of the seat.
Yeah, I got airtime, which for some people is good. For the majority of people it's good, it's just, it scares me a little bit. I mean, all coasters scare me a little bit, but airtime can scare me a little bit more. I mean, I know I was safe because it's over the head, yeah, over the shoulder straps, so I know I was safe, but it did unnerve me a bit and I came off
Me had
jelly-legged.
row 6.
Yeah. I came off jelly-legged. And I don't remember having as much airtime when we went on it, when I managed to get on it 2 years ago. But that was row 2, so it's different as to according to what row you go on. But I've said to David, if we can get passes, each time we go, if we can get fast passes for it, when we've got some,
Yeah,
no, haven't we?
we have. Well,
'cause we
you
took-
have.
We took the validation tickets back to the guest services, and when we told them we were Merlin, instead of giving us new tickets to go in, with the code to go in for another day, instead what they did was they gave us 10 fast track passes to be used within the next 12 months.
Yeah.
So that's quite good, really.
We can use some for next year.
Yeah.
March,
Yeah,
probably.
We've got 12 months to use them. So probably when we go again, I might get one for Rita, and if I'm feeling brave enough, one for 13 and Galactica, and see how I get on going on those two.
Yeah.
Providing, of course, I can fit in the seats and everything. when we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Rita was okay, but I was swearing. I was definitely swearing on it. I think for the moment, until I've done it a few times, probably I'd say need to do it fast track every time. Because my nerves will get the better of me, unless it's a very short queue. My nerves will definitely get the
If
better
it's
of
walk
me.
on, when we get
Which is
there,
very
there's
rare.
no walk
It's never
on.
walk on when we get there. We
We
can't
get
get
there
there till
a little
about
before 11, yeah.
We can't get into the park until 11 because we're reliant on public transport.
Yeah.
So, you know, by which time everything's already filled up.
Unless, of course,
We've
we've got the money and we can get there for like 9 o'clock, which is rare.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
rare.
when I did it, April, yeah, I think, yeah, train to Utah, then taxi, an Uber taxi.
Yeah.
That's how I was to get there well before our fight, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too expensive to do that. I mean, the way we do it at the moment is a bus to Wolverhampton, train to Stafford. So that's 15 quid near enough.
And then the X41.
And then the bus, which is 12 quid return from Stafford to Alton Towers. But you've got
Which
no
doesn't
choice
leave till 9:30.
No, you've got no choice. You have to catch the 9:30, and we get to park between 10:30 and 11, depending on traffic going into the park.
Yeah.
And then you have to leave at 5:30.
Yeah.
Or during special events, there might be a later one at
Extended.
8:30.
Yeah.
But yes, we're limited. But it's better being limited than spending an extra
X amount for the moment.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is to Utah. I think it might be an extra 10 quid to get to Utah, and then it's about 20 to 40 quid taxi, depending on which taxi it is.
You're easily spending at least 50 quid.
Yeah, easily spending at least double what we do, going the way that we do at the moment on public transport. Easily spending double, and we just haven't got the money to do that.
Not yet.
And neither of us drives.
No.
Eventually one of us might learn to drive, but it'll be a long time in the future at the minute.
Yeah.
Because, again, we don't really have the money to run a car.
No.
Public transport is cheaper and easier in that respect.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So, back on me. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. As well as, please do comment. And lastly, if you can, subscribe to Thrill Seeks. That's if you want to. Actually, I mean, I'm quite alright with my YouTube channel. It has got over 1,000 subscribers now.
Yeah, but new subs is always better.
Well,
The more the better, the more the merrier, as they say.
Yeah, and yeah, if you can,
doesn't cost anybody anything to sub.
Leave that comment. It should it should stick. I know I've lost subscribers along the way. I'm sure, like other content creators, it's just one of them things. So yeah, until the next video, which should be Trade to Manor. Toodaloo.